Ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City University of Medicine and Biosciences commencement ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, the commencement ceremony is about to begin. To maintain the dignity of the ceremony, we ask that you please turn off all cell phones and remain in your seats until its conclusion.
Well, thank you. Please be seated. Good morning, and on behalf of our faculty, staff, welcome to the 2019 commencement ceremony of Kansas City University. First of all, I'm a little hoarse. It's not because I smoked a pack and a half of Camels this morning, but I had minor vocal cord procedure a couple weeks ago. The bad news is I'm still going to be talking a lot, but the good news is I'm not going to be singing the national anthem. I'm blessed to be the president of this outstanding institution. I thank you all for being here to share this very joyous occasion. And I think I'm going to take 1 second here, and I'm going to go off script, and I'm just going to take one selfie. All right? So, we'll be at an angle. Everybody wave. All right? I just want to tell my family I was here today as well. As is our tradition, please join me in observing a moment of silence to honor all the troops who are serving in harm's way right now. Thank you. Now in a moment, I'm going to have you stand again. We have a little bit of a surprise with the national anthem. I already told you it's not going to be me. And it's not going to be Beyonce. But we have almost Dr. David DeMasters. David, will you raise your hand? All right, David, don't worry, you're not going to be the one that's singing. But your sister, Emily DeMasters O'Brien, will be singing today's national anthem, and that's a surprise to David. So, then I'd like you to all remain standing for the invocation, which will be delivered by KCU Joplin Campus Dean, Dr. Laura Rosh.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Will you please bow your heads with me? Let us sit silently together, each one of us, according to our individual beliefs. Let us offer thanks for this day and the blessing of fellowship around us. Let us be a source of hope for those in need and contentment for those who are lonely. Let us give gratitude for the opportunity to serve. Let the feelings of love, kindness, and a well-directed spirit always be reflected in our actions. Amen.
Thank you, Dr. Rosh and Mrs. DeMasters O'Brien. David, next time you're going to have to do this. Everyone, you may please be seated. Once again, welcome graduates, distinguished guests, family, and friends to this year's commencement ceremony for Kansas City University. Today we celebrate 362 graduates of the class of 2019. As KCU continues into our second century educating physicians, scientists, and health professionals, I'm proud of this class of 2019. How about a round of applause for these fine young men and women? Although our mission has remained the same, and that's to improve the well-being of the communities we serve, much has changed for KCU over the many years. We continue to grow as a very much comprehensive health sciences university. This year, KCU reached a record enrollment of 1,515 students. Unbelievable. How about a round of applause for that, too? And in the short time since today's graduates arrived on campus, we've begun several very exciting initiatives. 2 years ago, we opened our second medical school campus in Joplin, Missouri, and the provost was just telling me as we were marching in, we better start planning for that graduation as well. KCU Joplin is helping to address the rural healthcare needs of the surrounding community in 4 states, Missouri, Kansas, Arkansas, and Oklahoma. This past year, KCU also began exploring the expansion of our Joplin campus to include a College of Dental Medicine. There's significant unmet need for dentists in that region. In fact, every county within a 100-mile radius of the city of Joplin is designated a dental health professional shortage area. And I'm going to give this group here a hint. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to be making a significant announcement about your KCU. We also continue to grow our doctoral program in clinical psychology to help meet the need for behavioral health professionals in our region and really all throughout the country. You also may have noticed if you're on campus the last day or two, we have a very large building being constructed adjacent to our academic center. Work really is in full swing on our Center for Medical Education Innovation. This 56,000 square foot center will provide leading edge training to improve student learning, patient outcomes, and interprofessional education. Offering the latest in virtual reality, haptic technology, and simulated clinical experiences, the center which is on your KCU campus, will be a resource not only for our campus and our programs, not only for the region, but for the United States as well. During the last 6 years, application to our College of Biosciences have increased more than 1,000%, and our class size has nearly quintupled. All this at the same time of marked success for these graduates. Last year, over 90% of our biosciences graduating class went on to a biomedical science-related career, with 79% entering medical school at 14 different universities. In fact, since 2015, our science students have gone on to 40 different institutions across the country to pursue an additional degree, either a DO, an MD, a PhD, a DMD, or other professional degrees. These impressive outcomes highlight that our bioscience graduates are among the most competitive for the country. And I know you all are graduating today and you got a couple more months to finish things up, but you guys are positioned very, very well for continued success. With our recent growth and our student successes, we are indeed becoming a more comprehensive health sciences university, dedicated to meeting the workforce needs and improving the health and well-being of all the communities that we serve. Class of 2019, as you graduate today, you're going to be joining more than 9,000 physicians and scientists who are still practicing from this university all across the United States. 9,000. You will become part of an alumni base that has a national economic impact of $33 billion a year. So alums of this university have a $33 billion a year impact on the United States of America, and we support 180,000 jobs. Unbelievable. And I think a round of applause for our alums. Also take pride in the fact that you will soon be an alum of the 9th largest medical school in the United States, the leading producer of physicians for the entire state of Missouri, and now a growing force in health sciences education for Missouri, Kansas, and the nation. And also, I'd like you to know that you were taught and mentored by superb faculty who are dedicated to your professional success today and into the future. Would members of our faculty that are here this morning please stand to be recognized? Please, faculty. You know, I'm very fortunate. I have 17 bosses, 16 on our board of trustees, and my wife at home, Robin. I'll wave to her over there. I'm going to call one of my bosses up right now to say a few words. I'd like to invite Robin. No. I'd like to invite our chair of the KCU Board of Trustees to come to the podium, Dr. John P. Smith. And if you look above my head here, you'll see that he was indeed a 1975 graduate of KCU's College of Osteopathic Medicine. He's a retired general surgeon. He's very engaged in mission work all around the world, and he's here today to offer greetings on behalf of our Board of Trustees. Dr. Smith, if he's still smiling after I've just shown that picture, I'll welcome him to the podium. Dr. Smith.
Thank you, Dr. Hahn. I can't wait for our next board meeting. I am so pleased to be part of this year's commencement ceremonies, and I bring you greetings on behalf of the entire Board of Trustees of Kansas City University. I'd also like to introduce one of the other board members who is here today to celebrate with you this morning. Mr. John Perry, would you stand, please, and be recognized? Thank you. Class of 2019, congratulations. On behalf of the board, I must say that we are very proud of your accomplishments. You are to be commended, not only for your hard work and perseverance, but also achieving the goal that you set for yourself. We're appreciative also of the fact that you answered the call to help other people through healing and enhancing the quality of life for all of those that you come into contact with. Each and every degree conferred here today represents an important milestone in your life. As you leave here, please go with pride in your own accomplishments for sure, but also with gratitude for the people and the institution that helped mold you into the profession that you've become. Congratulations, best wishes in the pursuit of the honorable professions that you have chosen. Congratulations.
Good morning. I am Dr. Jane Lampo, Vice President of Institutional Advancement. It is my sincere pleasure to introduce to you today our keynote speaker, Dr. William Mayo. Dr. Mayo is a 1981 graduate of KCU College of Osteopathic Medicine and current president of the American Osteopathic Association. Dr. Mayo, we're truly honored to have you here today to share your experiences and words of wisdom with our 2019 graduates. A native Mississippian, Dr. Mayo grew up in Drew, Mississippi. After graduating from Ole Miss, he attended the University of Health Sciences College of Osteopathic Medicine, now known as KCU. Dr. Mayo completed his ophthalmology residency at the University of Mississippi Medical Center, where he served as senior and chief resident. Following his residency, Dr. Mayo served in the United States Navy as the ophthalmology department head in Newport, Rhode Island, and in Pensacola, Florida. Upon completing his service, he moved back to Mississippi, where he currently practices with the Mississippi Eye Consultants. Dr. Mayo is past president of the Mississippi Osteopathic Medical Association. He has served on the Mississippi State Board of Medical Licensure since 2006 and was president of that organization from 2010 to 2012. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. William Mayo.
Thank you very much for that warm welcome. President Hahn, Provost O'Connor, Dean D'Agostino and Dean White, Chairman Smith and trustees, Dean McConnell, faculty and distinguished guests, and most importantly, you, the members of the graduating classes of the College of Osteopathic Medicine and the College of Biosciences. It is my great honor to address you and celebrate these young men and women who are about to become osteopathic physicians and scientists. My soon-to-be fellow alumni, You have worked so hard to reach this day, and we applaud your achievement. I'm pretty sure you didn't get here alone, so it's important to also acknowledge your family, friends, and mentors who have supported and cheered you every step of the way. I know I would not be here without the love and encouragement of my wife, Sherry, who, when I was accepted to Kansas City, said, "I will work as many jobs as necessary to take care of us. Your job is to study." Class of 2019, you are joining a proud professionals, ones that value the relationship between physician and patient, that seek health in our patients, and that recognize that a person's state of health does depend on the body, mind, and spirit. You are also graduating as a valued asset to the healthcare community. When I graduated many, many years ago, I was the only DO vying with 139 MDs for a slot in an ophthalmology residency at the University of Mississippi Medical Center. I had to compete my way in. I was tested rigorously. And believe me, when I tell you that the senior resident who was given that task of assessing the quality of my education compared to UMC, he found out we're not as good as we're better. You see, they'd never seen a DO before. Today, 1 in 4 medical students graduates from a college of osteopathic medicine. And this year, 99.57% of you matched into a residency program. Clearly, your distinctive education and philosophy is recognized and valued. You are entering practice at a point where our nation confronts challenges to maintain the healthy population. We're facing a growing physician shortage in many parts of this country. We continue to struggle with preventing and managing chronic diseases and with disparities in access that prevent citizens from getting their health care where they need it and when they need it. I firmly believe that the key to solving these problems and improving the health of all Americans is increasing access to high-quality, community-based team care. And who is better prepared to lead the way than our new generation of DOs? You're here. I am very pleased to know that so many of you will enter residencies on the front lines of our healthcare systems in family medicine, internal medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and emergency medicine. The good news is you are embarking upon your career at a time of great opportunity for osteopathic medicine. Our profession is at a nexus created by 3 key circumstances: explosive growth, increased public awareness of our profession, and the opportunities created by the transition to a unified accreditation system for graduate medical education. I'd like to take a few moments to discuss each of these elements with you. First, growth. You know, the number of DOs has tripled in the past 30 years. There are now over 145,000 DOs and osteopathic medical students. We now represent more than 11% of the practicing physicians in the U.S. and more than 20% of the family physicians. There are now 35 accredited comms on 55 campuses in 32 states, and we continue to grow. With 25% of U.S. medical students enrolling in osteopathic medical schools, and with the majority of DOs under the age of 45, it is a truly exciting time to be an osteopathic physician. Now, as you move into your residency, know that your American Osteopathic Association is evolving to better serve your needs and challenges. We want you to spend more time and effort caring for your patients and make it easier for you to manage your career and practice. We provide a wealth of support, services, and benefits to help you achieve that goal. Second, public awareness. Now, the AOA has made a significant investment to raise the visibility of osteopathic medicine, educate patients about your distinctive approach toward care, and to create demand for your services. We are 4 years into a multi-year, multi-million-dollar consumer awareness campaign that includes national print, digital, social, and outdoor advertising, as well as a website for our patients, doctorsthatdo.org. Those ads have been seen 1 billion times, and nearly 1 million visitors have used the website to search for a DO and then view your physician profiles. We're making it easier for patients to find you and to illustrate the DO difference. People across the country are responding to our message in a very positive way. Third, the transition to the single accreditation system for medical education is creating opportunities. From the beginning, unifying the GME accreditation system has always been about preserving and continuing the distinctive elements of osteopathic medicine and increasing opportunities for all physicians in training, DOs as well as MDs. That distinctiveness is preserved in GME programs that seek osteopathic recognition from ACGME. This designation signals the commitment of programs to teach and reinforce osteopathic philosophy and practice in residencies. We know that over 70% of you would prefer to continue your training in ACGME programs that have osteopathic recognition and reinforce osteopathic principles. We are getting a strong response from our osteopathic GME programs seeking osteopathic recognition, which is so critically important to our future. What's really encouraging, though, is that 15% of the programs that have achieved osteopathic recognition were previously only accredited by ACGME. So why would they do that? Clearly, they believe it gives them a competitive advantage in recruiting the kind of residents that will succeed in their programs and become the kind of physicians that they want to produce. That's you. So it's important to also note that with this transition to the single accreditation system, for the first time, MDs are able to train in osteopathically focused residencies. We've known for years that many of our allopathic colleagues want to have some training in osteopathic principles and OMT. I also want to mention some important enhancement to the AOA's osteopathic board certification, which is that step that comes after residency. Now, I know that it may be hard to look that far ahead right now, but do be aware that the AOA offers board certification that signals your mastery of standards in your chosen specialty. It reflects a dedication to advancing osteopathic standards of care and improves patient outcomes and satisfaction. AOA board certification is a distinction that puts a gold seal on your education and practice. It is a career asset for you, a credential sought by employers and respected by providers, insurers, quality assessment agencies, and most importantly, your patients. The AOA is working hard to make the certification process more convenient, physician-friendly, and relevant to your practice. And we will begin offering choices for your certification. We're also going to make certification available to MDs, especially those who have completed osteopathically recognized residencies. With all this convergence and all the challenges in healthcare I mentioned before, it's a competitive world out there. It always has been. But you have no need to worry. You've already shown that you know how to work hard and succeed. You are superbly trained and prepared for practice, and your distinctive skills and patient-centric philosophy is in demand, and you are not alone. The AOA stands behind you, advocating for policies that strengthen, protect, and defend osteopathic medicine and the highest standards of practice. We are your voice, speaking for you in policy debates and promoting the value of what you do. We fund and share research that shows effectiveness of osteopathic methods. And if I were to list all of the 200 plus ways that we serve our DO membership and support your practice at every stage of your career, we'd be here all day. Add all this up, a booming profession, growing awareness of osteopathic practice, and a single strong accreditation system for all physicians. And there has never been a better time or a brighter future for the osteopathic medical profession. DOs are in a unique position to lead and influence action and change in healthcare. And as you join the osteopathic family, you are a force shaping the future, a future where more and more patients get osteopathic care, what they want, what they deserve, and what you are trained to provide. In your residencies and beyond, never forget the osteopathic principle of treating the whole patient. Long before Andrew Taylor Still founded osteopathic medicine in the 19th century, this principle was recognized by certain enlightened individuals centuries before. Maimonides, the 12th century Jewish sage, noted, "The physician should not treat the disease, but the patient who is suffering from it." Much more recently, the famous physician Albert Schweitzer suggested, "We doctors do nothing. We only help and encourage the doctor within." Encouraging the doctor within That is, in essence, the osteopathic ethic and philosophy. My hope is that you will blend the important medical and scientific knowledge that you have learned here with your observations, mental, spiritual, and physical, in your treatment of the patient as a whole person. Through your osteopathic education, you have learned that taking the time to listen and learn about the whole patient can effect true healing, more than simply treating a patient. As physicians and scientists, you have committed yourselves to making the world a healthier place. So what I want you to do is to take those hard-earned degrees and go out and do something great. Wherever your training takes you, wherever you practice, remember that your degree is much more than an accumulation of years, and I'm sure you think a lot of years of hard work. And it's not just a fancy piece of parchment. It is a covenant, a pledge to respond deeply to not only the medical needs of your patients, but to their entirety as human beings. I hope your deep connections to service will bring you personal happiness and professional fulfillment. And I wish you a bright, bright future. Thank you very much.
Dr. Mayo, thank you very much for your words of inspiration and insight for our graduates. The conferring of an honorary degree is the university's highest tribute and is therefore reserved for individuals who have distinguished themselves both personally and professionally. I'd like to now ask the university's provost, Dr. Ed O'Connor, to come to the podium.
Dr. Mayo, KCU recognizes your tireless efforts as a medical professional, your support of the mission of higher education, and your steadfast commitment to improving the well-being of the communities in which you serve. We are proud to honor you today during Kansas City University's commencement ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to bestow the Doctor of Humane Letters upon a person of outstanding professional achievement, leadership, and dedication to humanity, Dr. William Mayo. Be it known, Dr. William Mayo, having been so recommended by the Board of Trustees, is hereby awarded the degree of Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters for contributions, personal and professional, to the betterment of all humanity, conferred with all rights and privileges appertaining thereto. By the authority vested by the KCU Board of Trustees and by the State of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon Dr. William Mayo the degree Doctorate of Humane Letters. Congratulations, Dr. Mayo.
Good morning. I am Dr. Robert White, Dean of the College of Biosciences. It is my honor today to begin our ceremony's presentation of candidates for their degrees. Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences please stand? The members of our faculty have evaluated these candidates and endorsed these students as worthy of earning their degree. President Hahn, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present to you the Kansas City University graduates of the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. White. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Kansas City University and by the state of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon you the degree Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to that degree. You're now hereby recognized as graduates of the College of Biosciences. Congratulations. Please be seated. Graduates of the COB will receive their hoods from Dr. Douglas Biddle and Dr. Nicole Ford, and their diplomas from Dr. White. Ambassadors, please bring the candidates forward.
Allison Nicole Blumdahl. Jordan Scott Christie. Jordan Darius Clement. Stephen James Fulbright. Roy G. Muriu, hooded by Dr. Abdul Bakas Agbas. Chloe Kazue Nagasawa, hooded by Dr. Douglas Biddle. Chloe is recipient of the Biomedical Sciences Research Track Student of the Year Award. Allison Nicole Ogren, hooded by Dr. Douglas Biddle. Michael Adams. Ako Akato. Godly Alcindor. Samuel Allen. Bailey Ray Ambrosier.
Samantha Renee Armando. Caleb Baker. Alec Bartlett. Aaron Keith Bartow. Aaron is recipient of the Biomedical Sciences Student of the Year Award. Rami Nazir Bashir. Andrea Bashton. Brandon Bautista. Samantha Beauchamp. Matthew Michael Belovic. Brandon Bishop. Penny Bowser. Patrice Antoinette Branch. Tyler Kelton Bullock. Morgan Cahill. Jonathan Castro. Stephen Cherney. Carly Sue Christopher. Kevin Core. Emily Cross. Mackenzie Loren Davis. Arnold Del Pilar III. George Stanley Depew. Cassandra Dick. Uziel Duarte. Kristen Dunn. Osase Eke. Chanel Epps. William Estes IV. Connor E. Faust. Levi John Folkert. Brittany Gee. Syed Hassan Haider. Cole Hale. Alec Hampton. William Lewis Hara. Brian Harrison. Hannah Hecht. Madeline Elaine Hess. Spencer Hempel. Ross M. Hobius. Tevin Hughley. Rebecca L. Hutchins. Shahir Ibrahimi. Jessica Loren Jewell. Brittany Renee Johnson. Jesse Jolly. Jessica Lee Kane. Tanner Jeffrey Carlinger Gladney. Victoria Krista Kazanchian. Michael Jared Keller. Stephen Charles Keogh. Davis Kuriakos. Meg Lowers. Shamara Janelle Lawson. Frederick Leonce. Donald Kirk Lester. Alyssa Marie Lyman. Kelsey Linnell. Zane Littell. Karsten Lucchini. Danny Mack. Amelia Meller. Ben Miller. Rumit Mystery. Shireen Mohammed. Kavya Sukumaran Nair. Wishaya Nampror. Andrea Newman. D'Angelo Newsom. Obieze Obo. Oluwatoyosi Emma Ogunlana. Robert Emmett O'Neill. Parshvi Patel. Thomas Willoughby Porter. Dara Parakbar. Lucas Rappert. Cecilia Reed. Brittany Nicole Remay. Dylan David Rakowski. Connor Jacob Schmidt. Kyle Schneider. Cody Nathaniel Sellers. Ryan Cizonin. Adam Sklamberg. Ashley Smock. Nicole Kaylee Sparks. Brianna Starwalt. Jared Strimmel. Jabria Strickland. Daniel Supriyati. Samiuddin Syed. Celine Talley. Stacy Thomas. Gabrielle Frederique Throw. Jimby Paul Thompson. Alessandra Tozzi. Jordan Traeger. Neva Nok Tran. Tori Tyler. Christian Joaquim. Victoria White. Castle Renee Williamson. Allison Calvinetta Woods. Lauren Yangoyan. Landon Younger. Daniel Zamora Jeremiah. Andrew Zietlow. Andrew Zuckerman.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege to present to you the class of 2019 for the Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Will the graduates please stand and be recognized? Please be seated.
All right. Good morning. Thank you. All right. Good morning. I'm Darren D'Agostino, the Executive Dean of the College of Osteopathic Medicine. Kansas City University strives to equip our future physicians with the skills and knowledge to navigate the complexities and uncertainties that lie ahead. Kansas City University believes it's critical to keep the needs of our communities, our patients, and the needs of our healthcare system first and foremost in all of our schools. This philosophy of striving for excellence has allowed us to graduate amazing physicians. And with this, I'd like to make an announcement of something wonderful that we found out about yesterday. This is great news, and I want to share it for the first time here. Because of our outstanding faculty, our outstanding staff, outstanding administration, and the exceptional work of our student bodies, we have been recognized by the Commission on Osteopathic College Accreditation, also known as the COCA, with the accreditation designation Exceptional Outcome for the next 10 years. This is the highest possible recognition of excellence a medical school can receive. And we are in a very, very small group of schools that have achieved that. I want to thank our graduating class for helping with this process. Your surveys and the mentoring you've done for the people who are following you have all led to this over the last 4 years. So thank you. KCU has become the model. This morning, we celebrate 56 graduates who completed 2 rigorous programs of study that culminate in the awarding of dual degrees. While completing the degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, 32 candidates have also accomplished the Master of Arts in Bioethics through our partnership with the Center for Practical Bioethics. And 24 candidates have also accomplished the Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership through our partnership with Rockhurst University. Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Arts in Bioethics please stand? The members of our faculty have evaluated these candidates and endorsed all students as worthy of earning the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Arts in Bioethics.
Thank you, Dr. D'Agostino. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Kansas City University and by the State of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon you the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Arts in Bioethics. This comes with the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining to both of those degrees. You're hereby recognized as graduates of KCU's College of Osteopathic Medicine. Congratulations. Please be seated. You know, the graduates will receive their hoods from Dr. G. Michael Johnston and Dr. Laura Roche. Their Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine diplomas will be delivered by Dr. Darren D'Agostino, and their Master of Arts in Biomedical Ethics diploma will be given by Dr. Terry Roselle. Ambassadors, please bring the candidates forward.
Michelle Lee Amit, hooded by Dr. John Dobson. Bronwyn Prescott Boyd, cum laude, hooded by Dr. John Bollinger. Logan Joseph Brow. Logan is recipient of the Sir William Osler Outstanding Student Award for Bioethics. Brianna Rochelle Klein. Brett Stephen Copley. Georgianne Emerson Cornell, summa cum laude, hooded by Dr. Robert Zitch III. Sarah Kristen Cruden. Joshua David Downey, hooded by Dr. Alan Jansen. Derek Douglas Fritz. Jennifer Lynn Gaston, hooded by Dr. Gautam Desai. Timlin Patrick Glazer. Mackenzie Hamilton. Mackenzie is recipient of the Dean's Award. Megan Elizabeth Heggie, hooded by Dr. George Maher. Kyle Robert Hill. Sydney Elizabeth Jones, magna cum laude. Brian Joseph Kinney, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. Adam Schiffman. Grant Douglas Langhofer. Seth Anthony Laporte, hooded by Dr. Justin Penny. Joseph Ramsey Malhees, hooded by Dr. Talal Malhees. Ahmad Amir Malik, hooded by Dr. Amir Malik. Marshall Ryan Osborne. Riday R. Pandya. Zachary Robert Panzer. David Saliba Ryan. Elizabeth Ann Savage, hooded by Dr. Heather Court. Jeremy Ryan Serene, hooded by Dr. Britt Johnson. Courtney DePrisco Splain. Nicholas William Sullivan, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. Joshua Cox. Nicholas is recipient of the Student DO of the Year Award. Jennifer Lynn Timmons, hooded by Dr. Christine Timmons. Katie Dawn Van Cleve. Jessica Lynn Wilkin. Sarah Amy Zaretic.
Will the candidates for the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership please stand? The members of our faculty and Rockhurst University have evaluated these candidates and endorsed all students as worthy of earning the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership. President Hahn, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present to you the Kansas City University graduates of the dual degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Rockhurst University Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership.
Dr. D'Agostino, again, thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of both Kansas City University and Rockhurst University, and by the state of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon you the dual degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Masters of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to those degrees. And you can tell there's excitement for that. You are hereby recognized as graduates of both Kansas City University and Rockhurst University. Congratulations. You may be seated. The graduates will once again receive their hoods from Dr. G. Michael Johnston and Dr. Laura Roche. Their Master of Business Administration diplomas will be given by the Dean of the Hellsberg School of Management at Rockhurst University, Dr. Cheryl McConnell. And their Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine diploma will be given by Executive Dean Dr. Darren D'Agostino. Ambassadors, please bring the candidates forward.
Samiksha Adhikari. Gretchen Elizabeth Beer. Amir M. Bouillon. J. Eric Cobble, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. Robert Moulton. Ashton Deloy Dinsley. Viraj Vivek Desai, cum laude, hooded by Dr. Ujwala Desai. Jeffrey Stephen DiGiacinto, magna cum laude. Nicole Elise Primeric, hooded by Dr. Katie Smeltzer. Benjamin David Gill, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. John Dobson. Michael Jared Hetzel. Seth Ryan Huffines. Lucas John Gregory Cooge. Sean Paul Lacey, hooded by Dr. Deborah Sayez Lacey. Troy Rayburn William Lewis. Jordan Philip Limsky. Daniel Hugh Merrill. Andrew William Brian Moore, hooded by Dr. Kevin D. Treffer. Bryce James Parkinson. Janak G. Patel. Sirus Saidipur, hooded by Dr. Josie McGowan. Gregory John Starziak Jr. Gregory is recipient of the President's Award. Christopher David Trump. Blake David Wessling.
It slows down when we have to carry so many diplomas. At this time, we are extremely proud to present an additional cohort of students who have completed an impressive number and combination of degrees during their time at KCU. Because of their outstanding accomplishments, we will recognize each by name and the respective degrees for which they are candidates. Will each of you please stand when I call your name and remain standing until conferring of your degrees? Christina Lee. Viren Rana. And Clark Stevenson. Candidates for the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine and Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Clayton Oakley. Candidate for the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, Master of Arts in Bioethics, and Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. Additionally, we have two candidates for the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, Master of Business Administration and Healthcare Leadership, and Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences. They are Joseph Pankratz and Amy Whitaker. The members of our faculty and the faculty of Rockhurst University have evaluated these candidates and endorsed all as worthy of earning their combination of degrees as appropriate to their individual courses of study. President Hahn, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present to you these ambitious graduates very ambitious of Kansas City University.
Dr. D'Agostino, thank you again. By the authority vested in me by both the Boards of Trustees of Kansas City University and Rockhurst University, and by the state of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degrees Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, and some may receive the Master of Arts in Bioethics, Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences, and Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership, as appropriate to your individual line of study. You will receive this with all rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining to the degrees you receive here today. You are now hereby recognized as graduates of Kansas City University, and for our MBA recipients of Rockhurst University, congratulations. Please be seated. Now the graduates will receive their Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine diplomas from Dr. D'Agostino. Graduates will receive their Master of Business Administration diplomas from the Dean of the Hellsberg School of Management, Dr. Cheryl McConnell. Graduates will receive their Master of Science in Biomedical Sciences diploma from Dr. White. Does everybody have that now? Okay. All right, our graduates will also receive the Master of Arts in Biomedical Ethics diploma from Dr. Terry Roselle. Ambassadors, please bring the candidates forward.
Christina Dami Lee, hooded by Dr. Jungwoo Lee. Biren Kanwar Rana, hooded by Dr. Kanwar Rana. Clark Vernon Stevenson. Clayton Kane Oakley, summa cum laude, hooded by Dr. Sean Cruzy. Joseph Paul Pankratz, hooded by Dr. Robert Stevens. Amy Nicole Whitaker, hooded by Dr. Jamie Reasoner.
Last one. Okay. Did I mention a lot of degrees? There we go. With this next batch, we really want to make sure the aisles are clear. There's a lot of you coming up now. Okay. All right. Will the candidates for the degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine please stand? The members of our faculty have evaluated these candidates and endorsed all students as worthy of earning the degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. President Hahn, members of the Board of Trustees, honored guests, on behalf of the faculty, it is with great pride that I present to you the Kansas City University graduates for the degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine.
Dr. D'Agostino, once again, thank you. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Kansas City University and by the state of Missouri, I do hereby confer upon each of you the degree Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining to your degree. You're now hereby recognized as graduates of Kansas City University. Congratulations. Please be seated. The graduates will once again receive their hoods from Dr. G. Michael Johnston and Dr. Laura Roche, their Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine diplomas from Dr. D'Agostino. Ambassadors, please bring these graduates forward.
Sterling Gregory Adams. Ambereen Zinat Ahmed, hooded by Dr. Sarah Parrott. Sean Eugene Ali, hooded by Dr. Raza Ali. Austin Bo Amber. Keith Anchor Andrews, hooded by Dr. David Andrews. Anthony Rajiv Anam. Justin Allen Armstrong. Miana Marie Armstrong Gilmore, hooded by Dr. Garrett Gilmore. Brian McNeil Ballard, hooded by Dr. John Ballard. Ranjot Singh Basram, hooded by Dr. Josie McGowan. Maximilian Nathaniel Bex. Tierney Ann Bennett. Joshua Paul Byer. Nina Ann Bagat, hooded by Dr. W. Joshua Cox. Seth Michael Byers, cum laude, hooded by Dr. John Paulson. Nicolette Marie Black, hooded by Dr. Raymond Newman. Madison Jean Blake, hooded by Dr. Jonathan Blake. Robert Stephen Bowd, cum laude. Nicole Caballo Bowden. Kelsey Ann Boyle, hooded by Dr. Gautam Desai. Theodore Christopher Brizzy-Matsakis, hooded by Dr. Brian Barash. Gregory Scott Brittenham Jr., summa cum laude, hooded by Dr. John Dobson. Gregory is recipient of the Gold Stethoscope Award. Autumn Nicole Brubaker. Ivy Huang Bui. Long Huang Bui. David Quentin Klein Byland, hooded by Dr. David Byland. Stephen Marcus Carl. Ryan Scott Carnegie, hooded by Dr. Sherry Carnegie. John Thomas Kevznovsky. Somo Nalin Cheda. Dustin Hoyoso Coleman, hooded by Dr. Kevin Coleman. Alex Emery Cook, hooded by Dr. John Dobson. Brittany Michelle Kuntz. Drew Michael Cox, cum laude. Jordan Bradley Damshin, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Tyler Thornton Davis, hooded by Dr. Carolyn Davis. David Paul DeMasters, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Eric John DeRouche. Jonathan Ryan Dompling. Samida Dutta. Bailey Rose England. Christopher James Erickson. Davis Leon Eubank, hooded by Dr. John Dobson. Thomas Michael Finstein, hooded by Dr. Major General Volpe. Nolan Jeffrey Fisher. Daniel Aaron Flappin, hooded by Dr. Robert Boxer. Zachary William Fulton. Patrick Michael Garvin, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. Laura Garvin. Joel Fernando Garza. Mark Waji Jendi, hooded by Dr. Waji Jendi. Shane Kevin Gianetti. Garrett Michael Gilbert. Inayat Gill, hooded by Dr. G. Michael Johnston. Sonika Kaur Gill. Laura Ann Glixman, hooded by Dr. Jeffrey Glixman. Joshua Andrew Go, hooded by Dr. Rosanna Go. Stephen Green. Laura Michelle Greenwood, hooded by Dr. Mark Greenwood. Mladen Vladimirov Grigorov. Jared Marshall Gross. Nilanch Embry Gupta, hooded by Dr. Bridge Gupta. Alex Wahid Hamidi. Tyler David Hamilton. Nicholas Benjamin Harris. Rachel Ann Hart. Brandon Douglas Harvey, hooded by Dr. Robert Moulton. Ramsey Asuna. John Thomas Keel, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. J. Robert Heckert, hooded by Dr. Reed Heckert. Kayla Renee Heidbrink. David Stewart Boswell Hepburn, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. David Hepburn. Chase Thomas Hobbs, summa cum laude, recipient of the Silver Stethoscope Award. John Joseph Horkey. Mu In Hu, hooded by Dr. Sarah Parrott. Winnie Mao Hua, hooded by Dr. John Hua. Brittany Elizabeth Hudson Walsh. Judy Huang. Stacy Ann Ignowski, hooded by Dr. Scott Mullen. Saad Sultan Elahi, hooded by Dr. Amna Elahi. Alexander Joseph J. Thomas Jeffrey Johnson, cum laude. Avery Bryn Joseph, hooded by Dr. Gautam Desai. Sandy Jung. Mary Elizabeth Carr. Muntareen Kareem. Thomas John Katzfei. Orest Olehevich Kader. Whitney Elizabeth Kelly, hooded by Dr. Darren Howe. Jason Kyle Kepapon. Antoine Kenneth Corey, hooded by Dr. Sarah Parrott. Jennifer Jeon Kim, hooded by Dr. Megan Sneed. Timothy Songjae Kim, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Eric Cornett Klingbaum. Nathan James Kmitch. Jordan Elizabeth Kopp, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Eric K. W. Lee, hooded by Dr. Kenton Lee. Savannah Jean Lee. Brian Michael Lesage, hooded by Dr. J. McNitt. Dana Lee Lewis, cum laude. Sarah Elaine Liston, hooded by Dr. Stephen Liston. Elizabeth Ann Loomis, cum laude, hooded by Dr. Gautam Desai. Nicholas Peter Lofman, hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Lofman. Jonathan Paul Lyons, hooded by Dr. Brittany Lyons. Bridget Sheehan Marr, hooded by Dr. Daniel Washko and Dr. William Marr. Puneet Singh Mully. Samer Martini. Christina May Maston. Bryce Robert McBride. Jessica Ashley McCall. Kira Lee McCarty, hooded by Dr. John Dobson. Mitchell Scott McCord, hooded by Dr. Gregory McCord. Alicia Denise McCullough. Miles Ryan McKee. Megan Renee McMurray, hooded by Dr. Kelly Joy. Andrew Robert Medvick, hooded by Dr. Augustine Biscardi. Andrew Raymond Myers, hooded by Dr. Mark Schwartz. Babak Mohammedian, hooded by Dr. German Berbel. Stephanie Lee Meyer. Anthony Onok Wynn, magna cum laude. Ton V. Tok Wynn, hooded by Dr. Sarah Parrott. Jordan Ashley Harkless Page. Peter Cognon Park. Prabjot Parmar. Deepesh Damont Patel. Jaldi Udagiri Patel, hooded by Dr. Janki Patel. Monica Quinlan Paulson, hooded by Dr. Gautam Desai. Ross David Purcell, hooded by Dr. Sarah Parrott. Kelly Richard Maurice Perry. Austin Jared Poist. Bahim Rasul, hooded by Dr. Amin Rasul. Michael Joseph Rushton, Jr. Joel Douglas Sager. Andrew David Schmutz. Brian Michael Scott, hooded by Dr. Mark Scott. Jeremy Ben Seastrand, hooded by Dr. Joshua Seastrand. Maggie Lynn Severin, hooded by Dr. Susan Winkleman. Nishay Nikhil Shah, hooded by Dr. Nikhil Shah. Kanha Sharudut Shetty, hooded by Drs. Shilpa Shetty and Dr. Sharut Shetty. Jana Claire Scholl, cum laude. Evelina Skomoratov, hooded by Dr. Sarah Parrott. Kenneth Daniel Smith. Christine Carol Solons, hooded by Dr. Henrique Solons. Jacob Henry Sprano, hooded by Dr. Nathaniel Wiles. Vanessa Jolene Starnes, cum laude. Dmitry Stasishin. James Lorenzo Sweeney, hooded by Dr. Lawrence Foltz. Joel Patrick Tate, cum laude. Thomas Ward Turlett. Lauren Michelle Tiesfeld. Shelby Lauren Tinney Edge, hooded by Dr. Jacob Edge. Samuel Joseph Toktrop, hooded by Dr. David Prelutsky. Patrick Michael Torres. Cooper Randall Trost, hooded by Dr. Robert Moulton. Monica Ann Unterreiner. Lucas Richard Vandermeij, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Kenneth Armamento Villarreal, hooded by Dr. Dennis Villarreal. Matthew Christopher Volker, hooded by Dr. Robert A. White. Tina T. Vu. Louis Wong. Mindy Colleen Ward, hooded by Dr. Kay Barney. Brian Oliver Warnicki, cum laude. Luke Joseph Wizoon, hooded by Dr. Carol Carilla. Andrew Lewis Westcamp, magna cum laude, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Rachel Valencina, White, hooded by Dr. Carlos Madamba. Nicholas Anthony Wilson. Melanie Nicole Wolf, magna cum laude. Jacob Raymond Yankowitz. Dolstok Yoon. Tyler Eldon Jorgensen, hooded by Dr. Major General Philip Volpe. Elizabeth Jane York, summa cum laude, hooded by Dr. Elizabeth Monter. Elizabeth is recipient of the Gold Stethoscope Award. Rizwan Mohudeen Zuffer. Christopher Stephen Zimmerman.
So at every graduation, I put in a plug for the most important thing you can do as a physician. Wash your hands. I can't tell you how important that is. It was discovered hundreds of years ago, and we seem to forget about it. All right, ready? Okay. It is my distinct honor to administer the oath upon the class of 2019, affirming their commitment to preserve honor of this profession. College of Osteopathic Medicine graduates and all physicians in the audience are invited to recite the osteopathic oath. Please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients. To retain their confidence and respect both as a physician and a friend who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity. To perform faithfully my professional duties. To employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability. Keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions. Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation. And never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. And never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the applications of basic biologic truths to the healing arts. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts. And to develop the principles of osteopathy which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the class of 2019 for the degree of Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine. please remain standing. And at this time, I'd like to ask all colleges to stand, please. Dr. White, would you join me at the podium? So this room is filled with teachers of all types who are around you all the time and who have taught you inside and outside of the classroom. Your esteemed faculty have dedicated themselves to teach you and mentor you along the way. But your parents, your husbands, your wives, your partners, your children, and your friends also serve as teachers as they've cheered you on and they've supported you throughout the years and throughout this journey. Without them, you would not be standing here today. I'd like you to turn and face the faculty and thank them for all the hard work that they put in and brought you to this point in your career. They are the lifeblood of our curriculum, and they take it very seriously, and you are entering into this profession because of them. I'd also like you to look up into the audience and find your family or your friends, your significant other, and shout out, cheer with them, celebrate your success. Once again, congratulations. You may be seated.
Well, good morning, everyone. There we go. All right. So this is the part where the guy with the funniest hat of all the funny hats goes off script, okay? You'll see people start scrambling here in a minute. But you've had an opportunity, our audience, to meet some of our amazing graduates. And speaking of amazing, I'd like to take an opportunity to recognize an amazing person in each of our lives. Whether you are here with us, watching online, far away, or gone before us, I would like all the mothers in the room to reach up and raise their hand and wave, and each and every one of us thank the mothers here for the amazing work that you do each and every day. Thank you, mothers. And if you happen to be a mother of one of our graduates, can you think of a better Happy Mother's Day than to be here today, right? Congratulations, mothers. Happy Mother's Day. All right, I'm going to get back on script a little. Service plays a vital role in this university's mission to improve the well-being of the communities we serve. Folks, you're going to have an opportunity to witness something very special here today. Among our amazing graduates this morning, we have 15 who are not only here to dedicate their lives to serve as physicians, but also committed to serve our nation as officers in the armed forces. This morning, we are privileged to witness the commissioning ceremony for these individuals. The ceremony will be led by Major General Phil Volpe, DO, one of our nation's outstanding Army officers who has dedicated his life to the armed forces, to the education of our military physicians, and who Kansas City University is proud to say is one of our faculty. Major General Volpe's career accomplishments are vast, and you can tell by all the number of pins he has on his lapel here. And therefore, I will simply tell you that he has served as command surgeon for Black Hawk Down in Somalia, as well as multiple other crisis situations throughout our histories nation's recent history. We are honored he is present today to participate in our commissioning ceremony. Please help me welcome Major General Volpe to come forward to commission the officers. Major General Volpe.
Well, good morning and congratulations to everyone who graduated here, and Godspeed in your future career and all the great service that you'll do to your patients, providing healthcare services and also serving the communities in which you live. It's a distinct honor and privilege for me to conduct a commissioning ceremony for those osteopathic physicians that'll be entering the military. The commissioning is in two parts. One is an appointment from the President of the United States, and the second is an oath. The oath is a pledge to support and defend the very principles that are outlined in the Constitution of the United States. And speaking of that Constitution, how blessed are we to live in the United States of America with the liberties and freedoms we enjoy every day. Those liberties and freedoms didn't come without a price. In a couple of weeks from now, we'll be celebrating Memorial Day for those service members who never made it back. We also celebrate Veterans Day for all those who served in our military come this November. This is a great reminder to understand that the men and women, citizens of the United States who served in our military have fought for, defended, and maintained our freedoms and liberties so we can enjoy this life that we have and pursue our dreams. So at this time, I'd like to recognize, please help me recognize all those who ever served in the military. Please stand. Please stand if you ever served in the military or you serve today. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Will those physicians being commissioned into the Armed Forces of the United States please stand? Left, face, post.
Up and down, in and out, counter march and right about, and our army goes rolling along. For it's high, high ye in the field artillery, count out the numbers loud and strong, and where'er you go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. That the army goes rolling along. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we celebrate the day. Our last night on shore, drink to the foam, until we meet once more. Here's wishing you a happy voyage home. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, gliding high into the sun. scared in the dark. Down we die, spouting our flame from under, off on one hell of a course. We live in fame, or go down in flame. Nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force.
Group, attention. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, having been appointed an officer in the Armed Forces of the United States, state your service, do solemnly swear that I'll support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will, well and faithfully, discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations.
Officers, right? Face. Dismissed.
Wow, was that great? How about another round of applause? This commencement will be brought to a close as we rise to receive a benediction delivered by Dr. Richard Winslow. Following the benediction, please remain standing for the recessional of the platform party. Once again, I've got the best job on this planet because I'm part of your Kansas City University. Another round of applause for our students. Great job.
Please join me in prayer. God of compassion and healing, who takes sickness away from the midst of these, who enables these students to cure the ills of the mind, the body, and the spirit, and who remains the great physician to us all. May these students always continue to hone their senses in the name of science. May they shape a new space within the hearts of their patients. May they find the wisdom to listen to the illnesses that they attempt to cure. May they discover true compassion which is only found through true humility. Bless their minds so that they may discover new ways to heal. Bless their hands so that they may gently restore. Bless their spirits so that they may walk forward with confidence and care. And we ask this all in the name of the one whose peace is our goal and whose goal is our peace. Amen.